Shocking secret. Hollywood stars with super IQs. You never knew your favorite stars may have IQs higher than you think. When it comes to celebrities, we often think of talent, beauty, or charisma on screen, but few people know that there is a group of A-list stars who possess outstanding intelligence, even more than the success they show to the public. These people not only shine in the entertainment industry, but also leave a strong mark in academia, science, and many other fields. Discover the smartest stars in Hollywood that you will definitely admire. Steve Martin, the sparkling brain behind the witty smile. You may know Steve Martin for his quirky comedic roles, his banjo in hand, or his laugh-out-loud monologues. But behind that funny exterior is a brilliant mind. With an IQ of 142, Steve Martin is not only an entertainer, but also a symbol of intelligence, versatility, and limitless creativity. Born and raised in a time when comedy was still associated with old formulas, Steve Martin broke all the molds. He began his academic career at California State University, Long Beach, where he majored in philosophy and seriously considered becoming a lecturer. But instead of taking the podium, he chose the stage, where his intelligence and observations were expressed in the funniest, most incisive way. In the 1970s, Steve Martin emerged as one of the most groundbreaking and influential stand-up comedians of all time. He combined absurdist comedy with subtle details, prop comedy, and a unique stage presence, opening up a whole new direction for modern comedy. His performances were more than just jokes. They were works of art that were crystallized with intelligence and insight into life. But Martin's talents didn't stop there. A skilled banjo player, he proved that music was more than a hobby, it was a vital passion. His love of bluegrass music brought him multiple Grammy Awards, a rarity for a comedian. His albums were critically acclaimed, and his live performances always attracted a large and loyal fan base. Along with comedy and music, Steve Martin was also an excellent writer. His memoir, Born Standing Up, about his rise to comedy, became a bestseller and was praised by critics for its insight, humor, and honesty. He also wrote novels, screenplays, and plays, affirming his position as a well-rounded artist with a rich imagination. Now 78 years old, Steve Martin shows no signs of slowing down. He continues to impress in the hit series Only Murders in the Building, Hulu, with Martin Short and Selena Gomez, a living testament that talent, intelligence, and charm are values that never go out of style. Although he has hinted at retirement many times, Steve Martin remains an indispensable part of contemporary popular culture. More than just a person who brings laughter, Steve Martin is living proof that intelligence and artistry are not mutually exclusive. They can coexist and shine brightly in the same person. Conan O'Brien, from Harvard brain to comedy icon. If intelligence is a weapon, then Conan O'Brien is a skilled swordsman in the entertainment industry. With an IQ of 160, one of the rare geniuses, O'Brien is more than just a late-night TV host. He is the embodiment of intelligence combined with sharp humor, one of the names that has shaped the face of modern American comedy. Signs of an outstanding talent were evident from his early years. Conan O'Brien graduated summa cum laude from Harvard University, majoring in history and literature, an academic background that is not only impressive, but also creates depth in every joke and line he writes. But Harvard was just the starting point. It was in the writing rooms of comedy icons like Saturday Night Live, SNL, and The Simpsons that O'Brien honed his creative abilities, becoming one of the most outstanding comedy writers of his generation. At SNL, he was more than just a writer. He was the soul of many iconic skits. When he moved to The Simpsons, Conan helped create legendary episodes that fans still consider the series' pinnacle. His combination of deep knowledge, keen observation, and rare sense of humor made him a true creative force behind the scenes. In 1993, Conan O'Brien stepped into the spotlight with Late Night with Conan O'Brien, replacing the legendary David Letterman amid public skepticism. But he quickly dispelled any doubts with his own style: witty, self-deprecating, quirky, and ever-evolving. Over the course of nearly 30 years as the master of late-night television, O'Brien didn't just make audiences laugh, He also made them feel the depth and sincerity of his conversations with his guests. In 2021, after more than 2 decades on the talk show circuit, Conan O'Brien officially ended his journey, but not to rest. Instead, he made a strong comeback in the podcast world with Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Here he continues to do what he does best: connect, share, and bring laughter through humorous and insightful conversations with celebrities, and artists everywhere. The podcast quickly became one of the most popular shows in its genre, cementing his position on a new platform. And Conan has also expanded his global influence through the series Conan Without Borders, where he brings American laughter to the world, from Cuba, Korea, to Armenia, both entertaining and bridging cultures. With a new deal with HBO Max for a brand new variety show, it's clear that Conan has no intention of slowing down. Now 60, Conan O'Brien remains a living icon of American comedy. He's more than just a showman. He's a writer, an artist, a thinker, and most of all, an icon that intelligence and humor can shine brightly together. Conan's legacy goes beyond laughter. It's an inspiration to all who believe in the power of words, knowledge, and grace. Lady Gaga, an artistic icon with outstanding intelligence. With an IQ of 166, Lady Gaga is not only known for her musical talent, but also for her outstanding intelligence and creativity throughout her career. From a young age, she showed extraordinary abilities when she started playing the piano at the age of 4 and composed her first song at the age of 13. Gaga attended New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, participating in the CAP 21 Collaborative Art Project, but soon dropped out of school to focus on developing her music career. Her breakthrough came with the album The Fame, 2008, with hits like Just Dance and Poker Face. Her bold fashion style and eye-catching stage performances quickly helped her become a cultural icon. Following her success, Gaga released many award-winning albums such as Born This Way, 2011, Joanne, 2016, and Chromatica, 2020. Beyond music, Lady Gaga has also found success in acting, starring in A Star Is Born, 2018, which earned her an Oscar for Best Original Song. She has since starred in House of Gucci, 2021, and is set to play Harley Quinn in Joker, Folie à Deux, 2024. In addition to her entertainment career, Lady Gaga is a dedicated philanthropist, co-founding the Born This Way Foundation to raise awareness about mental health. She also advocates cruelty-free beauty through her cosmetics brand House Labs. In her late 30s, Lady Gaga continues to redefine art and make a profound impact across multiple fields: music, film, and social activism. Condoleezza Rice, the mastermind behind American politics. With an impressive IQ of 185, Condoleezza Rice is not only an influential figure in global politics, but also a living testament to the power of intellect, willpower, and relentless dedication. She is a scholar, diplomat, professor, and artist, all in one person, and each role she performs with astonishing excellence. Born on November 14, 1954 in Birmingham, Alabama, a land that was once the epicenter of the civil rights movement, Rice showed extraordinary qualities from a young age. A true prodigy, she entered college at the age of 15 and graduated with a BA in political science from the University of Denver at 19. Not stopping there, she went on to earn a master's degree at Notre Dame and then a doctorate, also at the University of Denver, where she developed a specialization in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, a background that would later put her at the center of global policy. With her fluency in Russian and her sharp analytical thinking on international politics, Rice quickly became one of the leading experts on Cold War policy. She made a deep mark as National Security Advisor to President George W. Bush from 2001 to 2005, a particularly tense period in modern history, especially after the events of 9/11. With her strategic vision and geopolitical acumen, she played a key role in shaping America's response to global upheavals, from the Middle East to key relationships with Russia and China. In 2005, Rice made history when she became the 66th United States Secretary of State and the first African-American woman to hold the position. In that role, she not only represented the United States on the international stage, but also promoted policies that expanded democracy, strengthened security, and built global alliances. Many analysts have hailed her as one of the most influential secretaries of state in the post-Cold War era. However, politics is not the only area where Rice's intellect shines. She is a brilliant scholar and served as president of Stanford University, where she not only taught but also profoundly reformed its governance, finance, and admission systems. She was a pioneer in promoting diversity and innovation in higher education and inspired generations of students. Few people know that in addition to politics and academia, Condoleezza Rice is also a talented pianist. She has performed at diplomatic events and collaborated with professional artists, demonstrating a rare combination of intellect and artistry. Now at the age of 69, Rice is the director of the Hoover Institution at Stanford University, a leading center for research on public policy and national security. She is also a member of the board of directors of major corporations such as Dropbox and McKinsey Capital, and is a regular at global forums to share strategic perspectives on hot issues such as Russia, China, and the Middle East crisis. Condoleezza Rice is not only a symbol of superior intellect, but also a role model for modern women, who dare to dream big, reach far, and change the world in their own way. James Woods, the genius with a penetrating Hollywood gaze. Not only does James Woods stand out for his complex and profound roles, he also makes a strong impression with his incredible IQ of 180, a rare level even in academia. With his sharp intellect and superior analytical ability, he is one of the few people who can both dominate the spotlight and make the elite respect him. Born on April 18, 1947 in Vernal, Utah, Woods showed signs of genius from an early age. His excellent academic results led him to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, one of the most prestigious and rigorous universities in the world, where he majored in political science. For many, this could be the path to a brilliant academic career. But for Woods, his passion for the arts was so strong that he was willing to give up his academic dreams to pursue the bright lights of stage and screen. A bold choice, but as history has proven, absolutely the right one. Woods quickly established himself in Hollywood with a distinct acting style, always sharp, always fierce, and always touching the unpredictable depths of humanity. His ability to transform into complex, conflicted characters made him one of the most highly regarded actors of his generation. His name is associated with iconic films, from Videodrome, 1983, a psychological thriller ahead of its time about the influence of the media on the human mind, to Salvador, 1986, where he played a courageous journalist in the midst of war, earning him his first Oscar nomination, or Martin Scorsese's Casino, 1995, a crime epic where Woods joined Robert De Niro and Sharon Stone, contributing to a cinematic masterpiece. However, James Woods's intelligence does not stop at acting. He is an independent thinker and often expresses his views uncompromisingly in public forums, especially social networks. In recent years, he has emerged as a strong conservative voice, not afraid to debate, not shying away from controversy. Despite receiving both support and criticism, Woods has remained steadfast in his stance, part of what makes him a curious and unpredictable figure in the public eye. Although he has never officially announced his retirement, Woods has gradually withdrawn from the Hollywood spotlight, turning down many big movie offers to focus on his personal life. He spends his time investing in real estate, closely following the changes in the entertainment industry he was once associated with, and is not afraid to share his views on the transformation of modern Hollywood. Now, looking back on a career spanning more than 4 decades, James Woods remains an unusual icon, not only for his supreme artistic talent, but also for his candor, intelligence, and unmistakable personality. He was not just a great actor, but a rare intellectual in the entertainment world. Someone who was, is, and will always be an exclamation point in any conversation about the great minds of Hollywood. Dolph Lundgren, Hollywood's intellectual giant. In Hollywood, the name Dolph Lundgren is often associated with thunderous punches, rippling muscles, and an uncompromising warrior image. But behind that rugged exterior lies a brilliant mind. With an IQ of 160, Lundgren is living proof that intelligence and strength are not mutually exclusive. Born in Sweden, Lundgren was not a conventional pathfinder to Hollywood. Before appearing on the big screen, he conquered the global academic world, earning a master's degree in chemical engineering from the University of Sydney, winning a prestigious Fulbright scholarship, and being accepted into the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, an achievement that would make many academics take a bow. When Lundgren decided to turn to acting, it was not an impulsive choice, but a combination of a passion for the arts with the analytical thinking and iron discipline of a scientist. Lundgren entered the cinema as a new wave, making a strong impression with the role of Ivan Drago, Rocky Balboa's formidable opponent in Rocky IV. The cold saying, "If he dies," has become a symbol of an immortal villain. But Lundgren does not limit himself to muscular roles. He is a global actor, using his fluency in 6 languages, Swedish, English, German, French, Spanish, and Japanese, to transform into many different types of characters, from spies to professors, from villains to action heroes. Not stopping at acting, Lundgren also expanded into directing and producing, bringing his logical and creative thinking to build action films that are both attractive and profound. Recent works such as Creed II, 2018, or The Expendables 4, 2024, show that he is still a formidable force on screen, both as an icon and as a creative with a clear strategy. Outside of cinema, Lundgren is a true inspiration. He regularly speaks on leadership, overcoming adversity and self-discipline, lessons he has learned from martial arts, chemistry, and his own life of ups and downs. A fitness enthusiast, he has been active in raising awareness about men's health, especially after going public with his battle with cancer. Not shying away, not staying silent, Lundgren shares his experiences with the sole purpose of encouraging others to live more proactively and powerfully. Now 66, Dolph Lundgren remains a unique figure, an academic warrior whose brawn never overshadows his intellect and whose fame never overshadows his depth. He is a reminder that true strength comes from within, from knowledge, character, and a relentless determination to improve, both on and off set. Geena Davis, Hollywood's intellectual and feminist icon. With an IQ of 140 to 150, Geena Davis is not only an Oscar-winning Hollywood star, but also an icon of intelligence and gender equality, a rare and inspiring combination. A member of Mensa, the world's highest IQ society, Davis has always been sharp on and off screen. Born in Massachusetts, Geena Davis studied and graduated from Boston University with a degree in drama, where she not only honed her performing skills, but also built a solid academic foundation. But Davis is more than just a stage or film actress. She is a true multi-talented person, fluent in Swedish and a national-class archer. Her dedication to the point of almost making the 1999 U.S. Olympic archery team demonstrates her iron discipline and willingness to push the limits, both physically and intellectually. On screen, Davis has made her mark with a series of memorable roles, from Thelma and Louise to A League of Their Own, images of strong, complex, and independent women. But what really makes Geena Davis stand out is what she does outside of the film industry. In 2004, Davis founded the Geena Davis Institute on Gender and Media, a pioneering organization dedicated to researching, measuring, and advocating for gender equality in film and television. Under her leadership, the Institute has uncovered systemic inequalities in the entertainment industry, particularly the lack of female characters or their representation in marginalized, stereotyped roles. Through scientific data and powerful media campaigns, Davis has become one of the most important voices in Hollywood on the issue of female representation. While still appearing periodically in projects like the Glow series and the action film Ava, 2020, Davis's life now focuses on advocacy, speaking at major forums, and working with organizations to promote a more inclusive, diverse, and female-centered entertainment industry. Now 68, Geena Davis is more than just an actress. She is a changemaker, a strategic thinker, and an example of how intelligence, passion, and social commitment can come together in one person. Her legacy lies not just in her stellar performances, but in the numbers and the changes she has made to Hollywood and to millions of young girls around the world. Ashton Kutcher, from TV star to Silicon Valley brain. Ashton Kutcher, at 46, is more than just the handsome face associated with comedy, that 70s show or hit romantic movies. Behind his witty style and Hollywood heartthrob image lies a strategic mind with a sharp technological vision who studied biochemical engineering at the University of Iowa, a choice that showed Kutcher was not following the beaten path from an early age. His acting career came unexpectedly when Kutcher was discovered in a modeling competition. But even at the height of his fame, he never took his eyes off the world of technology and innovation. Instead of just standing in front of the camera, Kutcher began to be behind the biggest venture capital deals of the decade. With A-grade investments, he recognized the potential of startups like Uber, Airbnb, Skype, Spotify, names that later became giants in their fields. In the investment world, Kutcher is not simply a celebrity trying his luck. He is a true strategist, possessing the analytical thinking, technological intuition, and risk assessment ability like the most veteran investors in Silicon Valley. But what really sets Kutcher apart is a heart for action for the community. He co-founded Thorn, an organization that uses technology to combat child trafficking and sexual exploitation, an initiative that is not only humanitarian, but also demonstrates the spirit of technology for humanity. With Thorn, Kutcher contributes to the development of artificial intelligence tools to help authorities identify and rescue victims, a groundbreaking contribution to the fight against digital crime. Though he occasionally returns to the screen, such as in Your Place or Mine, 2023, Kutcher now embodies a new breed of artist, intellectual, innovative, and doer. As a father, entrepreneur, activist, and tech investor, he continues to expand his influence far beyond the boundaries of entertainment. The story of Ashton Kutcher is proof that intelligence is not just about grades or academic honors, but also about the ability to see, connect, and create real value for the community. He is not only rewriting the model of a Hollywood star, but is also quietly writing a new chapter for the world we live in. Rowan Atkinson, a comedic genius with a bold mind and a passion for engineering, with an impressive IQ of 178, Rowan Atkinson is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent and talented comedians of his generation. Born on January 6, 1955 in Consett, England, Atkinson initially pursued a career in engineering before discovering his true passion for comedy. He studied electrical engineering at Newcastle University and went on to earn a master's degree at Queen's College, Oxford. While at Oxford, Rowan began performing comedy sketches, which opened the door to his later career in entertainment. His deep understanding of science and engineering has greatly influenced his approach to comedy, precise, methodical, and extremely subtle. Rowan's keen observation and excellent control of facial expressions and body language are the keys to his resounding success, especially through the character of Mr. Bean, a role that is almost wordless but extremely expressive and witty. Mr. Bean has become a global phenomenon, overcoming language barriers, attracting audiences of all ages around the world. In addition to playing Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson has also demonstrated his versatility in acting through many other projects. He stood out in the series Blackadder with his sharp comedy and smart dialogue, as well as transforming into a clumsy but charming spy in the films Johnny English, proving his ability to do comedy in many different styles. In recent years, Rowan has maintained his artistic activities, notably with his leading role in the series Man vs. Bee, 2022, on Netflix, where he continues to shine with his signature physical comedy talent. However, he has become more selective with his roles, balancing his artistic career with his lifelong passion for cars and engineering. A dedicated car enthusiast, Atkinson regularly contributes to car magazines, appears on Top Gear, and appears at many prestigious racing events. At 69, Rowan Atkinson still has a passion for acting and engineering, continuing his legacy as a comedic genius and a multi-talented superintelligence. Natalie Portman, Harvard Mind in the Spotlight. Natalie Portman, with her fragile appearance and elegant demeanor, has long been an icon of art cinema. But few people know that behind the halo of cinema lies a brilliant mind, someone who not only conquered Hollywood, but also excelled in academia. Born in Jerusalem and raised in the United States, Portman graduated from Harvard University with a BA in psychology, a rare achievement in the art world. Not stopping there, she continued her studies at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, showing a true passion for knowledge. In addition to English, she is fluent in Hebrew, French, and Japanese, a testament to her international mindset and passion for multidimensional cultures. But Natalie Portman is more than just a good student. She is a daring artist, ready to throw herself into complex roles. Her role in Black Swan, 2010, where she played a ballerina struggling with her own mind, earned her an Oscar for Best Actress, cementing her place among Hollywood's most talented and intelligent actresses. Although known for her independent and art house films, Portman has also dabbled in blockbusters, such as the Thor series in the Marvel Universe, or the social drama May-December, 2023, a testament to her adaptability and artistic depth. Off-screen, Natalie Portman is an active social activist. She co-founded Angel City FC, a women's soccer team in Los Angeles, to elevate the status of women in sports, a field traditionally dominated by men. She is also an advocate for veganism, environmentalism, and women's rights, using her voice to promote systemic change. At 42, Natalie Portman is the embodiment of the all-round artist, intellectual and emotional, personally successful and socially engaged. She proves that talent and intellect are not mutually exclusive, but when combined can create a lasting and inspiring impact on many fronts, from film to education, from stage to football. Nolan Gould, Hollywood's teen genius. Nolan Gould, who was widely known for his role as the goofy Luke Dunphy in the hit comedy series Modern Family, is actually a real-life genius. With an IQ of 150, Gould is a member of Mensa, an organization dedicated to people with outstanding intelligence, a fact that has surprised many viewers. What is even more amazing is that Nolan Gould graduated from high school at the age of 13. While many of his peers were still in middle school, Gould had already entered the world of academia and personal development at a higher level. But instead of pursuing a purely academic path, he chose a journey that combined intelligence, art, and ideals. Although he started his acting career early and achieved global fame through Modern Family, Gould's true passion lies in science and humanities. He has shared his love for quantum physics, archaeology, and psychology, and is deeply concerned about the environment and climate change. These seemingly unrelated fields of interest are where his depth of thought and worldview are expressed. After Modern Family wrapped in 2020, Gould has continued to shift his focus to producing, writing, and going behind the scenes. He also regularly uses his platform to support sustainable initiatives, inspiring young people about environmental responsibility and the role of education in shaping a better future. Now 25, Nolan Gould is a living testament that intelligence and artistic creativity can go hand in hand. He is selective about the roles he plays, not to maintain his image, but to ensure that each project reflects his values and beliefs. Nolan Gould isn't just a child star growing up the right way. He's a human being building a purposeful career, constantly learning and striving to make a positive impact both on screen and off. Mayim Bialik, a neuroscientist in Hollywood. With an IQ of 163, Mayim Bialik is not only a familiar face on the small screen, but also a rare symbol of true intelligence in the entertainment industry. Bialik earned a bachelor's degree in neuroscience from UCLA, with a minor in languages and Jewish studies, before completing a doctorate in neuroscience at the same school. An impressive academic journey that not many celebrities have achieved. But what's special is she has never left science, even when the spotlight is at its brightest. Bialik's acting career began in the 90s with a leading role in the teen series Blossom. However, her name really shined again with the role of Amy Farrah Fowler, a quirky scientist in the hit series The Big Bang Theory. Not only did the role earn her multiple Emmy nominations, it also became a perfect symbol of the intersection of intelligence and humor, because Amy is not only a neuroscientist on screen, but also off. In addition to acting, Bialik is a tireless writer, speaker, and activist. She has written books on parenting, psychology, and neuroscience with the goal of making science accessible, relatable, and practical for everyone. On her YouTube channel, Bialik shares topics on mental health, relationships, education, and emotional intelligence, attracting millions of followers with her authentic and valuable delivery. Not stopping there, she also became a host of Jeopardy! Alongside Ken Jennings, demonstrating her ability to deliver academic content with grace and depth. Now 48, Mayim Bialik is living proof that women can be smart, creative, and inspiring, and all at the same time. Not only is she blurring the lines between entertainment and academia, she's also setting a new example for modern women. Strong, savvy, and driven. Yara Shahidi, new generation actress and activist. Yara Shahidi is widely known for her breakthrough role as Zoe Johnson in the hit TV series Blackish and Grownish. But what sets her apart is not just her acting talent, but also her far-reaching influence in social activism and education. From a very young age, Shahidi has established herself as a powerful voice for positive change in Hollywood. Beyond the screen, she was accepted into Harvard University, majoring in social studies with a focus on the African American community, a testament to her serious commitment to education and her desire to make a meaningful social impact. Yara Shahidi has always been steadfast in inspiring and encouraging young people, especially those of color, to engage in politics and social movements. She is a passionate advocate for racial equality, women's rights, and active civic engagement in democratic processes. She has also worked on high-profile campaigns such as Michelle Obama's When We All Vote, which raised awareness and encouraged participation among young voters. Through this, Shahidi has not only used her art to tell stories, but also turned her platform into a powerful tool to advocate for social justice. At 24, Yara Shahidi has become a generational icon, a public figure who is not only an entertainer, but also a force for positive change in her community. She is a testament to the fact that young people can balance their artistic careers with their social activism, and has inspired millions to continue their efforts for a more equitable society. Kristen Stewart, from teen icon to bold filmmaker. Kristen Stewart is widely recognized for her breakout role as Bella Swan in the Twilight Saga, which catapulted her to fame and made her a millennial icon. But her career journey didn't stop there. Kristen was always looking to grow beyond the confines of mainstream roles and wanted to explore deeper into the arts and intellect. Curiosity about many fields pushed Stewart to branch out into other creative interests, especially literature, writing, and filmmaking. She didn't stop at acting, but also co-wrote a research paper on neural style transfer, a complex algorithm in digital image processing, which is a testament to her technical and intellectual acumen. As her acting career progressed, Kristen began to shift to independent films, choosing complex, emotionally charged roles instead of predictable blockbuster roles. Her performance as Princess Diana in Spencer, 2021, earned her an Academy Award nomination, cementing Kristen as a talented and respected actress. Stewart has recently expanded her influence into directing, with several independent projects, and is currently developing her own feature film. At 33, she is not only an actress but also a filmmaker with a bold creative vision, always prioritizing telling deep and multidimensional stories. Kristen Stewart's evolution from teen star to respected filmmaker demonstrates her diverse talent and her relentless commitment to pushing the boundaries of the entertainment industry while making a positive and lasting impact. Alicia Keys, with an impressive IQ of 154, has long been recognized by the world not only as a talented artist, but also as someone with a sharp mind and extraordinary creativity. Her musical journey began at the age of 7, when Alicia began playing the piano, a promising start. Trained from a very early age in classical music, she mastered masterpieces by geniuses such as Beethoven and Mozart. That solid foundation not only helped her master the virtuoso technique, but also created a diverse flexibility in musical styles later on. Alicia's academic achievements were also extremely excellent. She graduated with honors with the title of valedictorian from the prestigious Professional Performing Arts School in New York at the age of 16. Despite receiving a scholarship from Columbia University, one of the top universities in the world, Alicia decided to put her education on hold to pursue her burning passion for music. This bold decision opened a new chapter in her career, making her one of the most influential artists of her generation. Along the way, Alicia Keys has won 15 Grammy Awards, a clear testament to her natural talent, emotional vocal ability, and skillful songwriting skills. Alicia's music is a sophisticated combination of classical music, soul, jazz, and R&B, creating a unique, enchanting style that touches the hearts of millions of listeners around the world. Not only stopping at a brilliant music career, Alicia is also a dedicated humanitarian. She co-founded the nonprofit organization Keep a Child Alive, a meaningful project focusing on the care and support of children and families affected by HIV/AIDS, especially in difficult areas such as Africa and India. In addition, Alicia also initiated the She is the Music initiative to empower and promote the role of women in the music industry, which is still full of inequality. Through this, she has become a symbol of the movement for gender equality and social change on a global scale. At the age of 43, Alicia Keys continues to shine as a powerful music icon and social activist. She not only continues to shape contemporary music, but also inspires and motivates the generation of women and young artists, contributing to creating a better future for the next generation. Edward Norton, talented actor and dedicated activist. Over the years, Edward Norton has steadily established himself through the dedication and unique depth he brings to each role. After graduating from Yale University with a Bachelor of Arts in History, Norton developed an extremely sharp and analytical approach to acting that has become an important foundation for his career. Not chasing after fame or mere fame, he always chooses projects that are artistically challenging and in line with his personal values. Edward's career began to explode with his breakthrough role in Primal Fear, 1996, which earned him a nomination for the prestigious Academy Award. He then went on to make a strong impression through films such as American History X, 1998, Fight Club, 1999, and The Illusionist, 2006, demonstrating his versatility in acting. However, despite his huge success in Hollywood, Norton has remained selective in his roles. In addition to his film career, Edward Norton is also a passionate social activist. He is passionate about environmental protection and sustainability goals, using his position to collaborate with the United Nations in campaigns to combat climate change. He also co-founded CrowdRise, a crowdfunding platform for social causes, where he serves as its chairman. In addition, Norton is actively developing sustainable housing projects, demonstrating a deep passion for social justice and responsible business. His most recent role in Glass Onion, 2022, is a testament to his acting chops and his ability to handle complex moral issues as he plays a satirical billionaire tech mogul. At 54, Edward Norton has always balanced his artistic career with his social commitments, proving that his influence extends beyond the screen and beyond. Sharon Stone, Hollywood's intellectual and inspirational power. With an impressive IQ of 154, Sharon Stone quickly established her outstanding intellectual abilities as soon as she entered college at the age of 16. Her excellent academic achievements laid a solid foundation for a career that was not only brilliant because of her acting talent, but also because of her flexible adaptability and comprehensive intelligence in many different fields. Sharon's big break in her career came in 1992 with her breakthrough role in the film Basic Instinct. She captivated audiences with her provocative and sophisticated performance as Catherine Trowell, a character that was both sexy and complex. This role, along with her iconic role in Casino in 1995, turned Sharon Stone into one of Hollywood's most glamorous and famous stars. However, her career was not limited to acting. A former fashion model with a striking beauty, Sharon Stone once commanded the spotlight, but it was her depth and versatility in acting that truly made her legacy memorable. Despite her fame, Sharon has continued to work as a philanthropist and activist. She is a passionate advocate for HIV/AIDS research and has been active in supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Sharon's humanitarian commitment deepened after a stroke in 2001 nearly took her life. The experience transformed her, leading her to become a pioneer in raising awareness about brain health. Her dedication to social causes reflects her strong belief in using her voice and influence to inspire and drive positive change. In addition to her humanitarian work, Sharon Stone is the author of the best-selling memoir, The Beauty of Living Twice, in which she candidly shares her profound experiences of facing personal challenges, overcoming a stroke, and the difficulties of her Hollywood career. While she still makes occasional appearances on screen, such as in The Flight Attendant, 2020, she now spends most of her time focusing on social work and raising awareness for causes she holds dear. At 65, Sharon Stone remains a living symbol of wisdom, compassion, and relentless strength. She has proven that her influence extends far beyond Hollywood, serving as an inspiration and a driving force for positive change in many areas of life. Lisa Kudrow, from talented scientist to comedic icon with outstanding intelligence. Lisa Kudrow is not only a talented actress, but also possesses impressive intelligence with an IQ of up to 154. Born on July 30th, 1963 in Los Angeles, California, she pursued an educational path that was very different from the glamorous world of Hollywood. Kudrow graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from Vassar College, demonstrating a solid academic background and passion for research. Before turning to acting, she worked closely with her father, Dr. Lee Kudrow, a renowned headache expert, participating in in-depth research on cluster headaches. This scientific background trained her to have a sharp analytical mind and dedication in every field she pursued. However, her passion for performing arts and comedy led Lisa to an acting career, where she quickly made a name for herself. Her big break came in 1994 when she was cast as Phoebe Buffay on the hit sitcom Friends. The role not only earned her a prestigious Emmy Award, but also made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. While Phoebe was eccentric, sometimes dreamy and humorous, Lisa Kudrow was smart, sharp, and had a subtle sense of humor in real life, surprising many people to learn that she was completely different from her on-screen character. In addition to her success with Friends, Kudrow has built a diverse career as an actress, writer, and producer. She starred in and co-created the HBO series The Comeback, creating a loyal fan base. In addition, she played a significant role in the development and production of the Netflix series Space Force. Her film career has also been rich with roles in Booksmart, 2019, Easy A, 2010, and many other projects. In 2021, Lisa also appeared on the Friends reunion show, The Reunion, sharing profound thoughts on the lasting influence of the film. At 60, Lisa Kudrow still maintains her form with a harmonious balance between her artistic career and personal life, while continuing to devote herself to diverse creative projects. Her journey from passionate research scientist to leading actress and producer is a clear testament to her intelligence, flexible adaptability, and outstanding artistic talent. Meryl Streep, an acting icon with a deep mind and an immortal career. Meryl Streep's journey into the world of art began very early with an excellent educational background. She graduated with a BA in drama from Vassar College and went on to complete a Master of Fine Arts from the prestigious Yale School of Drama. This education paved the way for a brilliant career, demonstrating her intellectual depth and extraordinary versatility on screen. One of Meryl Streep's outstanding acting skills is her ability to master her voice and convey a wide range of characters perfectly. Whether it is a historical or fictional character, she has shown emotional depth and absolute authenticity, creating memorable roles that are admired by both audiences and critics. Her decades-long career includes countless iconic performances in many different genres, from drama to comedy, from historical to modern. With an unprecedented 21 Academy Award nominations, she has established herself as the greatest living actress. She has also won multiple Oscars and Golden Globes, demonstrating her remarkable ability to bring each character to life with exceptional subtlety and grace. Meryl Streep's notable roles include Kramer vs. Kramer, 1979, Sophie's Choice, 1982, The Devil Wears Prada, 2006, and Doubt, 2008. Each work demonstrates her wide range and unwavering dedication to her craft. In addition to her acting skills, Meryl Streep is also known for her social and community activism. She is a strong advocate for women's rights, education, and environmental issues, frequently using her voice to advocate for gender equality and supporting organizations such as the National Women's History Museum. With a deep commitment to social change, she has used her influence to draw attention to the pressing issues of our time. At 74, Meryl Streep remains active in her art, choosing to take on roles that are deep and meaningful. She recently appeared in Don't Look Up, 2021, a satire about climate change and extrapolations, 2023, a series that explores the global impact of the issue. Through her screen and social activism, Meryl Streep's legacy promises to be far-reaching for generations to come. Bradley Cooper, from talented actor to insightful director and psychologist. Bradley Cooper has distinguished himself in Hollywood with his versatility and dedication to his craft. His journey began with a solid academic foundation, graduating summa cum laude from Georgetown University with a BA in English. He then pursued his passion for acting at the prestigious New School in New York, where he completed a Master of Fine Arts in acting, demonstrating a deep commitment to understanding and building character. Cooper's thoughtful and progressive work style, along with his fluency in French, have created an image of a thoughtful and meticulous artist. This professionalism has not only helped him succeed as an actor, but also opened the door to his Oscar-nominated directing career. His directorial debut, A Star is Born, 2018, received critical acclaim, proving that he knows how to balance acting and filmmaking brilliantly. Cooper's storytelling talents continued to shine in the biopic Maestro, 2024, in which he not only directed but also played composer Leonard Bernstein, cementing his place as a thoughtful and versatile filmmaker. As his career progressed, Cooper shifted his focus to directing and producing, while still choosing roles that fit his artistic vision. Off-screen, he is a strong advocate for mental health, speaking frequently about the importance of therapy and emotional care. At 49, he is also a father, balancing his career and family with ease. The transition from actor to director has opened a promising new chapter for Bradley Cooper, who has not only dazzled on screen, but has also inspired deeply both in and out of his career. Sometimes the truth is darker than fiction, and what you've just seen is only the tip of the iceberg. Who do you think is still hiding shocking secrets? Drop their name in the comments, and they might be featured in our next video. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because even crazier twists are coming your way. See you soon, and remember, in showbiz, the drama never sleeps.